Hi Pisces, hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for you. Six of Cups. Okay, nostalgia, reminiscing, seeing or talking to people you haven't seen or talked to in a long time. Coming across old photos for some of you. Sending you down memory lane. Focus on children or your pets at this time. All right, let's see what's going on for you at the time you watch this video. Remember, this could pick up on the energies of the day. This could pick up on what's going on, give or take, a day or two. Or it could pick up on a situation that you've been trying to get some answers with, from, some guidance towards, okay? Take what resonates as it resonates with you. You have to use your own discernment, okay? I'm telling you what the energy is. I'm giving you scenarios and examples, but I can't give every specific potential scenario out there. That's where you come in. You know what you're dealing with. If you can see that energy playing out, then you fill in the blanks, right? So let's see what's going on for Pisces placements at the time they watch this video. And if you don't have Pisces placements and you're wondering, what the hell am I doing here? How do I even get here? Trust your guidance. If you're guided here, it's because there are messages here for you, okay? So just keep an open mind. All right, what's going on for Pisces at the time they watch this video? Pisces at the time they watch this video. And as always, thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your feedback. Much appreciated. For your super thanks and your donations, for subscribing. You're wonderful. I can't catch a breath. I can't take a deep breath. We'll see why. Something needs to come out. That's what I heard. Something needs to come out. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. Okay. Big change, big transformation. I hear scrap it, scrap it, scrap it. Clear the slate, start over, starting fresh. I'm over it. Okay. I don't know if it's linked to that Six of Cups, to where you're just over something from the past, and it's come. I don't know why the past energy has been coming up recently in our readings. Are a lot of you dealing with the past? Comment and let me know. But with the Death card here, that's definitely not dealing with it, not interested. It's done. It's over. No. Okay. If that's what it is, it could be something else. We'll see. Oh, now I can take a breath. Okay. So maybe there's some sort of conversation that's happening, either to put a full stop to something and to start something else, or just to get something off your chest and then be done with something. I don't know. There's something along those lines that I'm picking up in today's energy. Current energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It could be a big ending in your life to do with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to do with something you invest your money in, or your time or your energy, resources of any kind. Something you were investing towards, building towards. That could be what you're now saying, you know what, scrap it, it's not worth it anymore, or it's not going in the direction that I wanted it to go. Something's shifted and I don't like it, or I changed my mind. I don't know. Yeah, see, in the challenge position, the World card. This is your decision with the World. Okay? This is where you're saying, I'm done here. I'm not doing this anymore. This could also be something that you have been holding on to, working towards, investing in, despite the challenges, despite the difficulties, and you potentially previously have been really holding on to it and struggling to release it, because the Death card isn't something that just turns up overnight, okay? When the Death card shows up, something has been on its last leg for quite a long time, or it's actually been done a while. We just didn't acknowledge it. We may have been in denial about it, or whatever, right? Going through the stages. But that's what this is. Oh, hold on. I'm trying not to sneeze. In the foundation, we have the Empress. Oh, I'm trying not to sneeze. Taurus energy, Libra energy. So this has to do, the Empress is the catalyst. So either self-love, self-respect is the catalyst, where you're saying, you know what, no more of this. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting up with it anymore. I also get this energy of becoming more aware, or becoming wiser, or having a healthier view on what you deserve, and also what deserves your attention, what deserves your investment, what or whom, okay? That has been the catalyst for this release. Or you came across something that you really wanted, and it's in line, it's perfectly aligned with what you want, what you deserve. But in order to pursue this, you had to make some changes. You had to release other things. The Queen of Pentacles is on her way to becoming the Empress, but it's not guaranteed that she'll get there, okay? So you found what you wanted outside of, and even the candle going out, there's an ending happening. Because you found what you want. So how do I put this? You were investing in a situation, right? Because you saw it had the potential to get you to 100% of what you wanted. And you're investing and putting in time and effort and dedication and energy. No matter how long you've been working on this for, because it's been a while, or you've put a lot of work into it, it was like 60%, 50, 60%, and it goes back and forth and up and down, and it's not very stable, okay? Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles, you give her too much, it goes to her head, it's a little tricky, I don't know. You found 100% of what you want somewhere else, okay? For a while, you were like, well, I can't just walk away from this. I've put a lot of time, energy, dedication into it. It can get there. Eventually, I'll be fine. I just need to keep going, whatever the case is. But also with the Death card there, something could have reached as far as it was gonna reach, and that could have been the realization that you needed to come to, that, you know what, I think this can go to 100%. I've been telling myself this can go to 100%, but actually, if I look at it realistically, I think it's gonna just stay at 60, because that's the best it can do. Does that make sense? So if it's a job, you thought you could progress, but this is as far as you can go with it. You're never gonna grow. There's no way up from where you are. And maybe you weren't aware of that, maybe you weren't told that, or maybe you didn't want to believe that, whatever the case is. And here comes your dream job, that what you were working towards over here, smack down in your face, there you go, it's yours if you want it, Pisces. And he said, no, this thing will get me there eventually. I don't have to leave and change everything here. But it's like the more you thought about it, the more you realize that actually, you know what? I don't think this is actually going to get me there. This is negotiation and salary negotiation, going back and forth. And, you know, I'm sure I'll get to the salary I want eventually. I just need to go back and forth. We just need to put more time in, more work in, negotiate, whatever the case is. This other opportunity is offering you that salary as your default, as your baseline. Do you see what I mean? Your starting point. And at first you said, no, I'll get there eventually. I don't have to change everything. Thank you, but no thank you, right? And then the more you thought about it, and the more you dealt with it, and the more you tried, it's like, am I going to get there though? Am I going to get there though? Or should I just kind of cut my losses, because this has gone as far as it can, and actually I should be going in this direction. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. King of Cups in the recent past. There's been some sort of understanding, some sort of realization, some sort of completion, some sort of coming across some information or advice you received or information you received, whether from a person, a place, an organization, or in your dreams from your own intuition, or from a family member, or from whatever. That's the realization. And if this is you, that new perspective and that new understanding allows you to see that this has gone as far as it can. And if you want to continue to reach that goal to go towards that goal that you want, it's actually going to go, you have to go over here. And maybe that's what you've been struggling with and going back and forth with. Am I sure? I don't want to walk away from something if it can still go somewhere. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what this is. What's on the mind? 5 of Wands. Yeah, you've been very conflicted about this. A lot of people have been telling you a lot of different things, which is why you had to take a step back and just look at it from your perspective and make your decision. So let's see what's going on. We have the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles. You see, he's been standing there so long, he's turning to stone. And the Page of Wands, new energy, inspiration, creativity, passion. I really feel like some of you are going through a breakup because I hear Don't Speak in my head. The song. I really feel like I'm losing my best friend. Can't believe this could be the end. Maybe that's what this person is telling you. It's not easy, but you know what I'm seeing here, Pisces, is you're not destroyed over it. Like you've accepted it. The struggle and the almost like you've gone through the stages of grief to where you got to acceptance, right? The stages of dealing with loss to where you're at acceptance. And it's like, there's nothing I can do about it. I just need to let it out, do what needs to be done, and it is what it is, right? For the other person or party or group or organization, association, whatever that is, I feel like they were benefiting from you being there. Obviously, if it's a job, you know, but like even like in a friendship dynamic or a relationship, they were benefiting. You were standing still. Okay? They were growing, enjoying life, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Your labor, as in yours or yours together. I'm not saying necessarily that this is a bad person taking advantage of you. They were just living life. It benefited them that you were doing what you were doing. But for you, you were standing still in your development. You were standing still in your progression. You were standing still in terms of you reaching your goals. And this has been the case for quite some time. I also get a sense that you've been avoiding someone. Why? Because you know that if you see them, what you've been trying not to say is just going to come out because you've been holding back for so long. But at the same time, it needs to come out. It needs to come out. I saw a quote today and I thought, and it aligns with the reading, so I think it was a meant to be type of situation, synchronicity. But it said, I'm paraphrasing, but when you keep quiet, when you silence yourself to keep the peace in a situation, you start a war within yourself. And you've been at war within yourself for quite some time. First, with accepting that this could have gone as far as it possibly can. And then with keeping it to yourself and not saying anything about it, not changing anything about it. To maintain a status quo that actually may have been benefiting someone else other than you. Or benefiting them more than benefiting you. And when you see this person, you might be avoiding this person currently because you know that when you see them, the minute you see them, what you've been trying not to say is just going to come out your mouth. Because it's built pressure so much that it's just going to come out. You have no control over it. Does that happen to you? It happens to me sometimes. All right, let's get more cards out for Pisces. It's not easy, Pisces. I get it. I'm with you. It's not easy when you feel selfish for walking away from something because you found something better, right? You feel selfish, but at the same time, is it? Is it selfish though? Because you've been here for a long time, King and Queen of Pentacles. You've been here for a long time. You did your part. You did your job. You did the best you could. And you know what? Sometimes it's not good enough, and you know what? That's okay. You deserve what you deserve, and if it's not what you deserve, it's not what you deserve. Sometimes we gotta just be black and white about it. You know what I mean? It either is or it isn't. There's no gray or in between or maybe, or if I give him more time, or if I give him more. You already know. That's what the Death card with the Five of Wands on your mind is telling me. You already know this isn't it. Not only that, but you know what is it. It's around you. Because this is the catalyst to this change, which tells me you've come across it. The perfect partner, job, opportunity, place, idea, group, association, community. Okay? So let's see. Let's get more cards out. Queen of Pentacles in the current situation. Eight of Swords. And again, this is a choice. Choosing not to take action, choosing not to see things, choosing not to look at things, choosing not to say things, choosing to stay still, stay stuck. And it comes from a place of fear, doubt, insecurity, waiting for something with the full moon. We're coming up to a full moon. This could be coming out during the full moon. I don't know if it's not, I don't think it's tonight. I think it's tomorrow night when I'm recording this, but the energy is there, right? For some of you, you've been telling yourself, this is a deadline, okay? I'm going to wait until then. If nothing changes by then, that's when I'll have the conversation. Or I'm going to wait until then, and then, you know, if I still want to do this, if I still want to leave, if I still want to change this, I'm going to have the conversation, okay? For some of you, that's what this is. The World and the Challenge. Five of Cups. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be pleasant. It will involve you walking away from something that you have history with. It's familiar. Other people are going to have feelings and opinions about it. They won't be pleasant. It will involve a breakup. It will involve a divorce. It will involve quitting one place to go to another. Big change. And that's what's been holding you back. Can that be avoided? I feel like that's what you were trying to figure out. Can I avoid walking away from this? Can it work? And you've been trying and trying and trying. Because you felt guilty just dropping it and going towards something better. You felt guilty. You felt like you wouldn't be doing the other person a justice. You wouldn't be fair, you know? And I really feel like this is the day when you're realizing, well, I tried. I did everything I possibly could. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to go where I want it to. I'm pretty sure this isn't it. I just need to have the conversation. The Empress in the Foundation. Oh, I just got chills. The Empress with the Emperor. Pisces, I got chills. This is it for you. This is it for you. And you've met this person. You have come across this idea. You have come across this opportunity. Someone offered you this job. Someone offered you this idea. Someone offered you this collaboration opportunity. Someone invited you to join something. And it's the Emperor with the Empress, for God's sake. Perfect alignment. This is the person you can settle down with. And have a happy life together, okay? Because we can settle down, doesn't mean we'll be happy. Settle down and have a happy life together. Not only that, but build, create, okay? This is the job you can be in until you retire, the career path you'll be on until you retire, if that's what you wanted to do. This is coming into contact, aligning with someone who will take you under their wing or coach you or walk alongside you as you build your empire. As that business partner, right? This could be a house. You found your perfect place. You found the perfect house in the perfect community with the perfect everything. You have to tell your family you're moving out. And you're like, well, you know, they'll be in their feelings about it because I've always been here and I've always been doing things for them and stuff like that. But at the same time, I also need to start my life, and this is a perfect place to start. Do you see what I mean? There's that kind of situation. King of Cups in the recent past. Four of Swords. I'm telling you, you really tried. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You really, really tried. You held back your emotion. You held back your wishes, your wants, your desires. You suppress them. You control them. For a time. I'm getting chills again. Because I really, really feel like you tried to make sure that either this was time for you to set up things so that when you leave, people will be covered and taken care of and they'll be okay. This could be the time where you had to stay there and train the new person before you could leave, or whatever the agreement was, right? But this could also be the time when you said, no, I'm going to give it 2 months. In 2 months, I'm really going to try my best. I'm really going to talk to this person. I'm really going to try to work with them. Let's see if this can move forward. Let's really push and see if we can move it up a level, right? Because it will either move up a level or it will break. That's that time. That's what you told yourself. This could also be like soul searching time, searching for answers, searching for solutions, asking for guidance. Okay? The Five of Wands on the mind, the Hangman or Hangwoman in this deck. You're seeing things from a different perspective now. You've been waiting for the right time to have a conversation, and it's happening. Yeah, with the Star. And it's a case of it's got to be done. The Hangman energy is also an energy of surrender. Surrender to change, surrender to being aligned with your true path and purpose. And that sounds like, you know, who would be so stupid as to fight their path and purpose, you know, but it's not about that. It's not easy. Okay, it's not easy to just walk away from something where you have a lot of history and there's structure and you think there's still potential there, you know. First of all, it's not easy to recognize, to accept that something presented to you is your true path and purpose. If it were that easy, if it came with bells on, we'd all be living our path and purpose. Do you see what I mean? It comes with soul searching. It comes with turmoil that comes from that transformation, right? It pushes limits. It pushes boundaries to open our eyes and to open our minds and to open our hearts. It's not an easy, fun process. And then we do that, but we have to look at how are we going to leave behind, make room, rearrange, whatever we got to do to align with this. And it is not always a case of, well, I didn't like these people anyway, so it's easy for me to just drop the mic and leave. It's not that. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it. Okay? And especially this type of situation where you have to tell someone that it's not enough. I can't complain. It's not enough. That's heartbreaking. It really is, Pisces. I've been there. I've been there. And you don't want to, and they'll be like, why? And then you don't want to tell them because I found something better, right? I mean, it depends on the circumstance. Sometimes you do want to tell them that. It depends what they did to you and how they treated you. But in this situation, you don't want to tell them that because it's like, it's not their fault. They are who they are, or it's not their fault that we're not compatible. At the end of the day, that's what it is. We were compatible for a time and then we weren't. And that's okay because we're meant to change. We're meant to grow. We're meant to change. And what that means is every now and again, we'll be realigned. We'll have to walk away from things and people to be aligned with new things and new people. That doesn't make it easy. Okay. So let's see. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Where is it going? The Tower, the Fool, the Eight of Cups. Yeah. You're doing it, Pisces. You're doing it. You're telling this person. You're breaking down that structure. But if you needed any further confirmation, that situation that you've been in and trying to get to a certain point was never going to take you there. Here's the Tower. The Tower talks about something that's built on shaky ground, unstable foundation. It will crumble, it will fall when tough times come, right? Or it's not very well defined, it doesn't really have a future, it doesn't really have a leg to stand on. It will go with the tides and the winds, and that's not how you build a life. That's not how you build a solid career. That's not how you build something to where you put one foot in front of the other and you know you're making progress, right? So if you needed any further confirmation that this wasn't it, here it is. The Fool again tells me you're leaving this behind unburdened. I feel like you've done the suffering, you've done the mourning of this, in that process of coming to terms with it. To where now it's just release. And with the Fool, you're happy and hopeful and excited for what the future holds. Here, I got chills. Okay, what else for Pisces? 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. It's things moving quickly. If you have to recover from this, there will be a speedy recovery. It will be a fast recovery. And then there's a union. Then there's a union, okay? King, no, not the Queen. The Emperor, the Empress with the 4 of Wands. Okay? Coming into alignment. A lot of people call the 4 of Wands the 1111 card. Telling you you're on the right path, you're aligned with your path, which it is something we've been discussing, right, in this reading. We've mentioned it. So it's that new relationship, or it's that new job, that new career path, that new level in your business, that collaboration that levels things up for you, that new home, right, 4 of Wands. New community you're going to be a part of. Okay. Under the Death card, the 6 of Pentacles, there was a sense of obligation and duty that kept you back, that made you hold back. Again, for those of you, it was a time of you preparing for this by making sure the people you have to leave behind are going to be taken care of, or the things, the places, the situations, whatever it is. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, it will be family, it will be a long-term relationship, it will be a job you've been in for a long time, a way of making money is changing altogether. And again, having to make sure everything could be paid off, everything would be covered. And the Knight of Cups, and you can finally pursue your heart. Okay, so Pisces, this is good. This is great. All right, because you're no longer fighting an ending, and that ending has been blocking or in the way of this new beginning, and you're no longer fighting, you're surrendering to that transition. It's like, okay, Jesus, take the wheel. Now listen, people, that's an expression, it's a phrase. I'm Christian, so you'll hear a lot of Gods and Jesuses, but don't get stuck on the phrases that I use. You understand what they mean, so you just switch words up if you have to. Okay, let's just to be clear. But yes, this is you going, Jesus, take the wheel, do what I gotta do. I'm open to it. Because I see that's true. I see that what you're trying to tell me is true. I see the path you're trying to put me on is the right path. I see it. I understand it. I get it now. Okay? The Star with the Hanged Woman. I get it now. I'm not going to fight it. So, I'm going to do what I need to do. You do what you need to do. I'm not going to get in my own way anymore. I'm not going to get in the way of destiny anymore, because you can't really, not for very long. Hence the Tower, right? And it's happening, Pisces. It's happening. You're starting something. You see how you have the Death card, the World card, completion, full stop, all the way done. To then the Star, the Fool, starting fresh, starting over, brand new path, Tower, something completely different. Completely different. You've never experienced this before. You've never done this before. You've never dealt with this type of person before, with this type of connection before. You've never worked in this type of industry before. You've never been in an entrepreneur role type before, okay? Something completely different. But it's what you want and what you deserve, okay? And the way you'll know is that in this direction, on this path, things will move very quickly for you. It will be fast, solid, and healthy, but fast growth. Because that's what happens when everyone's on the same page and wants the same thing, and we're in the right place, talking to the right people, doing things the right way. It results in speedy development, but it's solid, okay? And with this realignment, you'll find that other areas in your life also get unstuck, okay? Whew, okay, so let's see. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know about this? What else does Pisces need to know about this? Okay, I heard 5 cards. I don't know if... Oracle energy and advice for Pisces for this reading. They're kind of bigger. Oh, my ears are ringing and everything, Pisces. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, look at it. We have number 9, chamomile, inner peace. You see, nothing happens for no reason. Nothing happens for no reason. I know it's not grammatically correct. I just it makes me laugh, that type of phrasing. But with the quote that I saw earlier, with that war within you that was raging within you because you were trying to keep the peace on the surface or keep something as, status quo. Now you have inner peace. Now you have inner peace. Because you'll be in alignment. There will be flow. It will be said, it will be done, it will be out in the open. There will be freedom. Cordyceps 26, revival. And this is like phoenix energy. This is like rising from the ashes, right? This is like you coming to life, coming back to life. Because remember, look at it. Nothing happens for no reason. You've been stuck, you see? The birds aspects here, but you've been stuck, stagnant, whether you were aware of it or not. That could be part of this understanding that you have with the hangman on the mind now, this new perspective. You were turning to stone. You were just accepting. You were just going with something, kind of numb to it. Made your peace. It is what it is. Didn't question it. And now you can live a little. Now you're alive. You're happy. You're thriving. Or that's the path you're on. And again, with the birds, there's definitely messages. There's definitely communication happening at this time. Elder, wisdom, number 28. It's time for an ending. That's the wisdom that you've come to. And again, you might have got some advice. Or some prayers were answered. Or you got some signs. Or you came across some wisdom somehow. Some information somehow. To do with this ending. And we have 2 Jupiter energies here. Growth, expansion. It's just time for you to go to the next level in your life. And that means you're going to align with different things, different people, different places. And that's just what it is. But that's what's meant to happen, right? I don't know how to pronounce that. Another Jupiter energy, though. Hold on. Shisandra? Is that how you say that? Does anyone know? 29, 11, grace. New beginning. Walking through a new doorway. New pathway. What is it with all the birds and the wings? Some of you could have been getting signs as birds, wings, feathers, or it just represents messages and communication. Oh, there was a boob on that. Hopefully YouTube doesn't see it. Sorry. Number 19, Tulsi, wealth. Another Jupiter energy. Oh, Pisces. And again, with this completion comes a new beginning, and it will bring you such wealth, Pisces, in love, with money, with your health, with everything. Level up in your life, a life of luxury, contentment, fulfillment. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Psilocybin, is that how you say it? Commune, 49. Either commune or commune. No, commune. To commune. Oh, with the boobs, man. Sorry. Breasts. New tribe, new family, new community, new place with this new level. And again, people there, everyone's on the same page. They want the same things. They do things the same way. They have the same type of approach, which again leads to that new growth. It leads to feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling understood, feeling valued, feeling supported. That's the type of dynamic and the type of place you're heading into or headed towards, okay? And that's Pluto. So we've got lots of Jupiter energy, some Sun energy, some Pluto energy. And I know there's a lot happening for Pisces when it comes to the 10th, 11th house, to do with your friendships, your networks, that sort of thing, okay? I'm not an astrologer though, so if you know more about that, leave it in the comments for us. But Pisces, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to leave it here because my mind is blown. You're no longer fighting an ending because you understand it's what you have to go through to have this new beginning that is just going to take you to such new heights, Pisces. I can't even tell you, okay? So let me know how you resonate with the reading if you do. Let me know what this is for you because you'll know what this is. You've been struggling with this, okay? If things have been stuck around you and you don't understand why, it's because it's asking you to look at what is it you have been holding on to that deep down you might have questioned whether or not you should even be there anymore at some point in time, right? And yet you kept going. Things are stopped for you because, so what usually happens when we start avoiding things, how the Tower comes into play, where something is reflected to us that's unhealthy, too much, overbearing, a burden, unfair, devil energy, right? Too much, obsessive, extreme, unhealthy. And we don't want to look at it because that would mean digging deep, pain, and it would also mean making changes, big changes. So what we do as humans, we try to avoid it, right? So we distract ourselves ever so slightly. If there's stuff going down in our love life and we're not sure we're with the right person, but we don't really want to go there because it's like, well, who wants to deal with that kind of a breakup? Who wants to deal with divorce? Who wants to go through that, you know? Especially when it's like, I can't really complain about it. It just doesn't fulfill me, but you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's this. First we make excuses, then we distract ourselves. We focus on our work more. We focus on our health more. We focus on our family more. What happens is the universe is going, no, you need to look at this. So they'll put your work on hold, or they'll put your health on hold, or they'll put family dynamic on hold. Things will get stuck, things will get muddled, things won't go anywhere to where you have no choice but to look at it, right? And then the Tower can happen. What needs to go will go. And then what happens is everything else comes back to life as well because we've made the adjustment. We've removed the blockage. In a very simplistic way, that's how I can explain it. But I hope this helps you, Pisces. It's a great thing. It's beautiful. I know it took you a long time and some pain and some guilt and some fear and some doubt and some hard work to get to this place of acceptance. And not only acceptance, but embracing what needs to happen so that you can make your way to the new path and this new alignment here. But that's what's happening. So good job, okay? I'm going to leave this here. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. I'm looking forward to your comments on this one. I really hope this reading helps you, okay? And please share it with whoever you think may benefit from this. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you all for being here. I hope this helps you. Hope you get something useful out of this. Looking forward to your thoughts, as I say. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.